Hey guys, welcome to the 2 a.m. pipe on the patio. Smoking a cigar today. Before I do anything, I just want to send my condolences to Flat Cap Piper on the tragic loss of Lady Fire. She was such a joy and a bright shining light in this community. And when I saw his video that he posted announcing that she had passed, I broke down in tears. I was just I'd never met her or Flat Cap but she was such a joy to watch. She just exuded kindness and joy and happiness and grace, and I just can't imagine what that family's going through right now. And it was such a shock. She just seemed so young, or she was so young, and I just can't imagine what Flat Cap's going through in his family. She was a very special lady, and we will definitely feel that loss in this community for a long time, because she was so much a part of our community. But I just am heartbroken, just literally heartbroken, and I just can't imagine. But I just wanted to say that before I got into my video. Today I'm smoking a Padron cigar, Padron Anniversary, 1964. This was gifted to me by one of Sadie's bosses. She messaged me and said her boss, Steve, smokes pipes and cigars, and so I sent him some Black Irish Twists, some Brown Irish Twists, some Gawith and Hogarth's Brown Flake Unscented, and some H&H Old Dark Fired. And in return, he sent me 3 beautiful cigars. And this one, since it was unwrapped, had no cellophane on it, I thought I would go ahead and smoke this one. Since I don't have a true humidifier, I use I keep all my cigars in a Tupperware container with gosh, I'm not even thinking straight here, with Bovita packs in it, and that's what I use for a humidifier for my cigars. I don't have a lot of cigars, but I have a lot. I have a lot for me. I don't smoke a lot of cigars, but I have a lot of cigars for me to smoke. I'm more of a pipe guy, and but occasionally I like to have a cigar. It's a beautiful day here. Absolutely gorgeous out. It's 11:25 right now. I was out working in the yard and this morning and stacking up limbs and branches and separating out what I'm going to keep for firewood and what I'm going to, just let the the guys come and take when they come around. And my back started screaming at me, so I figured I'm gonna go sit down and have a smoke and give my back a rest. It's just gorgeous out. It's supposed to get up to 77 today. Right now there's a beautiful cool breeze blowing, coming right through the barn doors here. And it's just really wonderful out right now. I gotta fix this thing is twisted here. I need to untwist it. There we go. I can't even dress myself anymore. I'm getting so old. But it's just a gorgeous, gorgeous day, and it was good to get out early before it got hot and do some work out there. Which needed to be done. Still needs to be done. But I'm doing it slow and steady. And trying not to get too much of my back aching. I dropped this Coke a few minutes ago. I want to make sure it doesn't explode on me. But I would like to thank Steve for the beautiful cigars. This one is wonderful. It's just the perfect day. It is just the perfect day out. So as soon as I get all of that taken care of, I'm working on the back hill, and I'm going to start cutting that stuff down and try and get my view back. Well, I have my view now, but as soon as spring comes and everything starts growing again out there, it'll block my view. So I will get out there and chop all that down, spray it, hopefully keep it from growing back. Just an absolutely gorgeous day. Just gorgeous. We had a bear come up to our front door 2 days ago. Came right up to the front door. Kodak, my dog, my male dog, was going insane. He came running out of the back bedroom. Now, I didn't hear anything. My daughter was out in the living room on the couch, and he just came tearing out of the back of the house, just barking and barking crazy. I don't know how he knew the bear was there. But he got up to the front door, and our front door has big glass panels on it, so he could see out, and the bear could see in. And he started barking at that bear, and the bear just at first kind of backed up a second and then went forward towards the door. And we got it all on. I'll put the video up here so you can see it. And so I came out of the back room because the dog was just going crazy. So I said, I yelled, "Kodak, stop." He stopped and he came running over to me and then ran back to the door. And I went to the door and the bear was right there. And as soon as the bear saw me, he ran towards the big tree in the front yard. And so I got the flashlight out and I was shining the flashlight on it, watching where it was going and everything. And he was coming over this way. But I had brought all the trash cans into the barn here because he'd been visiting way too much and dumping our trash. And so I figured, well, I'm just going to bring it in here. And he won't have anything to get into. But he was out looking for, he was scrounging around for something. And he locked onto my dog. And he was kind of aggressive coming towards the door. Once the dog barked at him, he backed up at first and then he went forward towards the dog. And then when he saw me at the door, he ran away. So he still has a good fear of. And it's a black bear. It's not like it's a grizzly. But I was on the Virginia Department of Wildlife website this morning when I first woke up. Before I took the McKinley to work. I was on there and I was just watching some video. They were talking about the black bears here in Virginia and how they are in 91 of the 99 counties in Virginia. They used to be just in the mountains, and now they have. Originally, they were everywhere in Virginia, and then by 1900, they had killed them all off till they were just in the mountains out here. And now they've come back to all over the state. They're all over the state. And I love the bears. They're awesome. Those black bears they're really not a problem. But one of the interesting things I found out was that black bears, mother black bears, are not like grizzlies where they will attack anyone who comes near their babies. They were saying the black bears, that is not an issue with black bears, that the mothers do not protect their young like grizzlies do. I still wouldn't mess with them, but that was kind of interesting to find that out because I thought all bears were very protective of their young. But it was very interesting watching those videos that they had put out, and they were also talking about how to, make locks for your trash cans and everything, but it's just easier to pull them in. They were saying, even if you have locks on them, if the bear can knock it down, he'll get into it. He'll get it open. So they said to strap your trash cans to a tree or a post or something to keep the bear from knocking it over. So it's just easier to bring them in here. As long as they don't knock down my doors or something to get to it, I'm okay. But that video was pretty interesting to watch, that bear out front and just coming up towards the door. And it's the second time he's come up to our door over the last 2 years. Usually he just hangs out here, but there was no trash out here, so he was looking for something. And we usually have bird feeders out. I don't have anything in the bird feeders right now because it draws bears. So he was just looking. He was looking for something to eat. Later on, the pine cones will drop from our pine tree out here in front. And just before they go into hibernation, they'll come up and start eating those pine cones. Because I guess they're high in fat and stuff, so they just mack on those pine cones. And puts weight on them before they go into hibernation. And we have the water dish out here, so the bears sometimes will come out and drink the water from the water dish. And I love having them around. I really do. You know, other than having to clean up when they mess up the trash cans. But now that I've got those in the barn, I don't think we'll have a problem with that anymore. Hopefully. I think when I'm done with this, I think I'll get the leaf blower out and blow all the leaves that are laying around out here in the front, along the front fence here, that get caught up against the fence when the wind blows. I'll blow those out down over onto the hill over here, which kind of covers the hill, keeps weeds from growing up on the hill where I can't mow. Keeps me from having to weed whack that little spot there. There's just a real steep grade right off the driveway here, and I just blow the leaves onto that section, and it works like a mulch that kind of keeps things from growing. It's worked really well. Last year it worked great, so I'll do it again this year. So I'll do that next. Then I'll go out and maybe try and do some more of the branches and start cutting up the stuff that I'm going to keep for firewood. There's a lot of branches I gotta cut up. Oh boy, they came down in that ice storm we had. They're everywhere out there now. But so that's what's been going on here. This is just a stunningly beautiful day here. So anyway, that's what's going on here. I just wanted to sit down here and have a smoke and do a little video. So I will catch you guys later. Have a good one.